Hello there, and thank you for tuning in to see part 9 of my reports on the secret dossier on Donald Trump, prepared by MI6 secret agent Christopher Steele. This is Company Intelligence Report 2016, report number 136, and it's dated the 20th of October 2016. It's titled, Russia-U.S. Presidential Election. Further details of Trump lawyer Cohen's secret liaison with the Kremlin. Summary. Kremlin insider reports Trump lawyer Cohen's secret meetings with Kremlin officials in August 2016 were held in Prague. Russian parastatal organization Rossotrudnichestvo was used as cover for this liaison, and premises in the Czech capital may have been used for the meetings. Pro-Putin leading Duma figure, Kosachev, reportedly involved as, quote, plausibly deniable facilitator, and may have participated in the August meetings with Cohen. Now, that is Michael Cohen, and he is a principal player in this who seems to be completely below the radar. I had heard nothing of him, I had read nothing of him before these reports. He seems to be invisible, and yet, as you will see, he is deeply implicated, according to these reports, in what is going on between Trump and Moscow. Detail. 1. Speaking to a compatriot and friend on 19th of October 2016, a Kremlin insider provided further details of reported clandestine meetings between Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump's lawyer, Michael Cohen, and Kremlin representatives in August of 2016. Now, this is dated 20th of October, this report, so we're talking about August just before that. Although the communication between them had to be cryptic for security reasons, the Kremlin insider clearly indicated to his or her friend that the reported contacts took place in Prague, Czech Republic. 2. Continuing on this theme, the Kremlin insider highlighted the importance of the Russian parastatal organization, Rossotrudnichestvo. Now, these parastatal organizations are organizations that appear to be independent of the Russian government, but in fact are completely owned or controlled, or both, by the Russian government. So this organization, Rossotrudnichestvo, is one of these so-called parastatal organizations. In this contact between Trump campaign representatives and Kremlin officials, Rossotrudnichestvo was being used as cover for this relationship, and its office in Prague may well have been used to host the Cohen Russian presidential administration meetings. It was considered a plausibly deniable vehicle for this, whilst remaining entirely under Kremlin control. 3. The Kremlin insider went on to identify leading pro-Putin Duma figure Konstantin Kosachev, head of the Foreign Relations Committee, as an important figure in the Trump campaign Kremlin liaison operation. Kosachev, also plausibly deniable, being part of the Russian legislature rather than the executive, had facilitated the contact in Prague, and by implication may have attended the meetings with Cohen there in August. I remember, without remembering the details, that around that time there was an embarrassing announcement by the Russian Foreign Relations or the Foreign Office or something like that, that they confirmed that they had been in communication with Trump's campaign team. This created a furor in the United States. And a few hours later, a different official from that agency came out and said, oh, well, yes, but, you know, we also had communications with Hillary's campaign team and with Jill Stein's team and so on. And that looked pretty fishy. It looked clearly like it was a flub up, and but it was confirmation from Russia itself that they had been in communication with Trump's team, his campaign team. There is a company comment now that goes with this detail. We reported previously in our Company Intelligence Report 2016-135 of 19th of October 2016 from the same source that Cohen met officials from the Presidential Administration Legal Department clandestinely in an EU country in August of 2016. This was in order to clean up the mess left behind by Western media revelations of Trump ex-campaign manager Manafort's corrupt relationship with the former pro-Russian Yanukovych regime in Ukraine, and Trump's foreign policy advisor Carter Page's secret meetings in Moscow with senior regime figures in July of 2016. According to the Kremlin advisor, these meetings were originally scheduled for Cohen in Moscow, but shifted to what was considered an operationally soft EU country when it was judged too compromising for him to travel to the Russian capital. And that report is dated, this report is dated 20th of October 2016. Our next report will be on, it goes backwards in numbers, backwards to number 105, although as we shall see, it's the same date as this report. Go figure. But please send the link to this program to all your friends. That's all for now. I'll see you shortly.